Hey everyone, welcome to our project where we are tackling food insecurity. This is our team. We are tackling UN Sustainable Development Goal number 2, which is no hunger. We focused on food insecurity, which is when an individual or family does not have access to healthy food. And there are 4 parts of this, which is availability, access, utilization, and stability. We wanted to bring this wicked problem closer to home, so we decided to focus on College of Charleston students, where roughly about 15% of students identify as very food insecure.
Ant colonies are united through a common purpose of survival, growth, and reproduction that they tend to behave like a single organism. The rock ant is able to distribute solids by using decentralized response to distribute food safely and effectively, meaning that instead of a control center, individuals make decisions independently or in small groups. Erica plants also tie into their function strategy of community incorporation by staggering flower times among the plants in order to increase the likelihood of successful pollination. The leafcutter ants use communication and cooperation to optimize the system efficiency and recognize system limits. We can incorporate this into our human lives and learn from these organisms by creating gardens based on communication, not over-harvesting, and creating systems of education based on gardening.
Breakdown of the steps. Step 1, use the available green space already on campus to plant gardens full of food. Life is diverse and spreads all over, and so too will this design. Step 2, have classes and volunteers maintain the garden. As leafcutter ants, information is passed on from one to another, with volunteers benefiting with food and education. Step 3, rely on a decentralized, non-hierarchical system for maintenance and decision making. Like rock ants, we'll use small groups working to make decisions about garden spaces, what, where, and how much to harvest, and where they want to distribute the food. Step 4, use a community-based approach for education and constant communication. A colony of insects is a tightly knit social organization, and small groups will help to foster the sense of community. Step 5, use education to create a resilient system for maximum amount of yield. Leafcutter ants do not harvest as much as they could, as this would overload the system and lead to food waste. Aircad peatland plants stagger their pollination time, and our system relies on a variety of produce with staggered harvest times, so food is available all year round.
The garden system would provide the sufficient amount of produce for all to obtain through coordination of the community and caring for the garden through timed produce extraction, allowing less competition and more spread of impacts to individuals. This will bring the community together with care and education of the garden with a focus of sustainable practices and seasonal harvests. It will be open to students at no cost, increasing accessibility for those who are food insecure. Providing safe and nutritious produce and education on proper utilization of food will improve the health of the campus community, and the gardens will be available all year round for increased stability. This is a sustainability one because buying and eating seasonally and locally is healthier for our bodies and for the environment, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and improving availability of healthy food for low-income students. How our idea qualifies as biomimicry and the life's principles that we use.